Welcome to Stanford University.
The first WTA Premier tournament since Wimbledon saw the hardcourt season rapidly warming up at the Bank of the West Classic on Thursday. With its inception in 1971, the tournament is the longest-running women's-only event and takes place in the impressively equipped Stanford University. One player who seems to have travelled well from SW19 is top seed and two-time Stanford champion Venus Williams.
Wimbledon has been a wonderful place. This year was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but now looking back, I'm just so grateful to have had that experience. It feels great to be the #1 seed here. I wasn't expecting that. I know there were some players ranked ahead of me that entered. So here I am, sitting on top of the draw, and I've got a lot of work to do.
The 36-year-old is making her 13th appearance in California and is looking to relive her semi-final success from London. But she was certainly made to work in the second round against Magda Linette late on Wednesday evening. Sister Serena watching through the grueling 2 hours and 14-minute victory as Venus booked her spot in the quarterfinals for the 10th time in her career.
That's how to do it. A smile etched on her face. She's delighted to come through that punishing encounter.
And the success for the home favourites continued on Thursday morning as Alison Risk came back from a set down against Romania's Anna Bogdan. The pair exchanged some hard hitting throughout, but it was the world number 78 who pulled through with a 3-6, 6-2, 6-4 victory to reach her fourth quarterfinal this season.
Alison Risk seals the deal. She's through to the last 8 here in Stanford.
Like Venus, Dominika Cibulkova enjoyed a fine tournament in the English capital. The second seed here, she faced Ursula Radwanska in her first match since the British Grand Slam. Radwanska, a two-time quarter-finalist here, fell behind early on, but improved to force a first-set tiebreak, with shot sibling Agnieszka would have been proud of.
There's a bit of creativity, just like her sister produces on a regular basis.
World number 12 Cibulkova wasn't deterred though. Slovakian will return to the top 10 for the first time since January 2015 if she proceeds to the semi-finals here, and showed her feather touch as she edged ahead in the breaker. It was an advantage she wouldn't relinquish. Radwanska unable to fight her way back yet again as she put the set down. The second was an altogether more straightforward affair for the higher-ranked player. This backhand leaving Radwanska with no answers as she fell further behind. And the win was sealed soon after. Cibulkova one step closer to repeating her win in Stanford 3 years ago.
She runs out the winner in straight sets and is into the quarterfinals here at the Bank of the West Classic.
Thursday then welcomed a couple of All-American affairs, the first of which saw 17-year-old Cici Bellis take on Sasha Vickery. The second youngest player in the main draw, it was Bellis who booked her first Stanford quarterfinal berth, coming through in 3 sets to win 4-6, 6-4, 6-3.
It's the home player, Cici Bellis, through to her first ever WTA Tour quarterfinal.
Last up on centre was a battle between 4th seed Coco van der Wey and Stanford graduate Nicole Gibbs. Bidding to reach the last 8 here for the first time, it was Gibbs that took the early initiative in a dominant first set showing. Her opponent, a runner-up here in 2012, struggled throughout to find an opening. Her cause not helped by some glorious passing shots, such as this one.
Yeah, easy pickings for Nicole.
It wasn't long before the 23-year-old had something to show for her endeavours.
Well, she might not have been able to serve it out, but she's broken Coco van der Wey for the 3rd time, Nicole Gibbs.
Van der Wey clearly composed herself during the break.
That's better. Starting to find her way a little bit more now.
And Gibbs was in a similarly aggressive mood.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Thunderous forehand approach, so committed around that.
The higher-ranked player levelled the scores to take the match to a decider.
That's a big buckling delivery to seal the set.
The relief was evident as Van der Wey turned the screw with an early break, and another shortly after. She'd soon complete the comeback to win the last 8 matchup with Alison Risk.
Seals the deal with an ace then on match point number 4, 1 hour and 54 minutes.
The remaining 3 quarterfinals on Friday welcome a further host of big names, with top seed Venus Williams facing Bellis. Cibulkova, meanwhile, will fight it out with Misaki Doi, and Britain Johanna Konta will be in action as she takes on Zai Zhang.